they don't have it like that. Somebody has been racking up debt, racking up credit cards. Somebody is just in a very bad situation. And I don't know if they're married or they're with somebody, but somebody really wanted to put, somebody really put their foot in their mouth, first of all. And second, they really wanted you to feel this small, I mean, as if that matters to you. Keep moving in silence. Because there is a lot, like, you just need to get your popcorn. So you are working on not controlling things. And that's what I mean, the bigger fish to fry is standing on your opinion, being this magnet force. You are drawing in so many things because everything you touch right now turns to gold. People are very drawn to you right now. So I see you really protecting your privacy. But there's a lot of people working for the other side that want to gain information. But then there's a bunch of people just making stuff up. They want your passwords. They're snooping around your equipment. They're snooping around your things. They're trying to eavesdrop. That's another thing. People are going to try to eavesdrop. So that might be another reason why you're not going around certain people. And then I also see that you are going to come to the conclusion this week, by the end of this week, of something big that you need to move on from. You are about to have a chain of achievements. Ooh, we have dirty offer. You are about to have a whole chain of achievements. And whatever you are closing out, it's showing you that it maybe worked for a little bit, but now the offer's dirty. It's no longer what you need. You have outgrown it. You've evolved. But yeah, somebody that was coming against you really wanted to make it look like their life was great. They had all of this stuff going on, and now it's all being exposed. If they didn't have it like that things aren't great, and you're just over here unbothered. You are focusing on the things that matter, the love in your life, relaxing, taking a break, doing things with ease. We have impersonator and digging for dirt. Looking for dirt on you. You guys, I literally can't. This person behind your back is impersonating you. They want to act like you, dress like you, walk like you, talk like you. They are in secret competition with you. Oh, I didn't even see this. They're a groupie. This person doesn't realize that they're your biggest fan. And this isn't just one person, you guys. This is several. This is several people that are perplexed by what you have going on. They see that you will not accept the fact that you guys have unfinished business. You're not giving them the time of day. You will not accept the fact that they're fishing for any information. You will not accept the fact that they want to feud with you. You will not accept their broken promises or anything that they say. And they want you to be uncomfortable right now. They want to invade your personal space. They want to make you feel left out. They want to make you the laughingstock. And all you're going to do is shine. Your light is irritating their demons. They are starting so much drama. Okay, Holy Spirit is saying they're starting drama that they are not going to be able to finish. So I see you're just entering this phase of wanting to daydream more, being more aware of the things that you're visualizing, the things that you're thinking about, having a more calm life, going with the flow, knowing when to relax. You're listening to your body more than ever, and you're listening to your intuition. Like, your body's going to tell you where to go. Your intuition's going to tell you where to go. And you're going to listen to that, because this is what's helping your lucky streak. This is what is helping your winning streak. And with that, you're just effortlessly attractive. You're not even trying to be attractive. And their reputation is just getting worse. You are going to have people kissing your behind because you are the vault. They can't make your reputation bad even if they tried. These people that are kissing your behind, they need something from you. They don't actually like you, and you've clocked that. Like, I know they just want something from me, or they need me for something, but they don't actually like me. And these people ain't shit. These people ain't ish. If this was the ringleader, they themselves try to make
Actually, I'm not Jewish,
they themselves try to make themselves available 24/7. You've done that in the past, and you'll never do it again. You know that that is not sustainable to be available for everyone, whether you're trying to be the hero or you're a people pleaser. You could have been doing it because of people pleasing tendencies, and this person does it because they want to be the hero all the damn time. Like, I can do it all. I have all the power. Like, yeah. Whatever they've been up to, it is played out. Played out. People are getting tired of them because they're just getting more and more mean. The people that, okay, thank you, Spirit. The people that were loyal to them can't even deal with them anymore. They're like, oh my gosh, they're getting on my nerves. Nothing is ever good enough. And it's because they have these unfair expectations, this unfair, hypocritical treatment of everyone else or everyone. They're looking you up right now because their minions aren't finding out enough information. So now they gotta do their own digging. They gotta get their own hands dirty. They are researching you, they're studying you, they're trying to get info, they're trying to make anything into big situation. They're really grasping at straws. On top of that, this person is one of the two. They are either hooked on substances or they have caught an STD. Some type of rash or infection because they have been cheating, super promiscuous behavior, but they are doing one or the other. Some of them are doing both. They are hooked on something. You guys deal with a lot of people that are just numb, constantly numbing themselves, constantly making people feel like there's something wrong with you, obviously. And it's like, no, there's something wrong with you because you don't ever want to feel anything. Oh my gosh, perfect. Fake smiles. They don't ever want to feel anything. We live in a world that's like doesn't want to feel ever. There's a pill and a medication for anything. And it's just a business transaction at this point. Going to the doctor or trying to get better from anything or being misdiagnosed. You just want to break from how people do life. And you are waking up to the big picture of people doing this. A lot of people are waking up, whether it's influencers, teachers, people that you look up to, waking up to the fact that people aren't just living. They are numbing. They are distracting. And so you are de-influencing. You're like, I know what I have to offer, and I am not accepting anything less. I'm seeing this week, people are really going out of their way to phase you, and you're going to be sitting there so calm. You are really getting under people's skin this week. They went to great lengths to try to make you look crazy, to try to make you feel left out, to try to make you feel dumb, to try to make you feel small or even jealous. These people really want you to be jealous or envious of their life. But you are dealing with the bigger fish to fry, which is the collective that is waking up to the fact that there's got to be more than what everyone else is doing on social media, than what everyone else is doing at their 9 to 5. So all of this other stuff that they be doing, you're unfazed. You are so unfazed. You have your eye on the prize. So further below, I have my eye on the prize. Wow. So much justice, so much karma. There is also a love that is going to be unfolding in your life. I'm getting 3 types of love. For some of you, it is love that is new. For others of you, it is a love that is deepening. And then for others, it is the love of like a loyal companion. Like you could have just got a new pet. Whoever it is, you're like, this is all I need right now. I need to be alone with my thoughts. I need to tune out the world and what they're trying to constantly show me and popular opinion, because you are learning to stand alone on unpopular opinion. You also deal with a lot of happiness haters, so you're just really protecting your energy right now by not going around certain people because you are so loved by the crowd. You might think that you're not, especially those of you on social media. You might feel like, no one's ever paying attention to me, and I feel like I'm authentic and I'm doing it right. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Where you are going to be getting a lot of attention, where things are going to be going your way, because your heart of gold is being recognized. And you just want to enjoy the fact that things are finally going well, and you can finally slow down without feeling bad, without feeling guilt, and you're going to cry certain things out. You are going to purge or cry in areas of life where you are going to let go of control because of fear of how you were raised or the pressure that you put on yourself or societal pressure. You are going to really just, okay, I don't need this anymore, but it doesn't mean that it might not drive you crazy. I've done this to myself where I put an incredible amount of pressure on myself, and then when I just can't take it anymore, I melt the F down. So if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, because this is something that you're working on where you're just not going to force it. You're not going to force it. Like, for instance, I normally sit in my black leather chair, and I sat in this other chair, and I'm like, oh, this chair squeaks, it makes noises when I'm filming, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I am not going to force it. Or, putting on something nicer. I've got a t-shirt and flannel pajamas on. I'm not going to force it. It is what it is. So this is what you're doing. And sometimes when you really want to get certain things done, but you're trying to go about it a different way, you're just like, I can't. Just make it. So let me know if you've ever had a meltdown or cried because you really want to tweak out on something or control the situation or the narrative, even though you're tired, you're exhausted, you're losing your mind, and you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that, because you now know that it is wasting time. Let me give you an example. If I'm running on very little sleep and I have a lot to do, if I don't take a nap, I'm going to waste the whole day. If I don't take half of my list, chop it in half, if I don't take things off of my plate that day, if I don't take a nap or two, everything the rest of the day is going to go wrong. Especially if I'm burned out or I've been doing that for a couple of days on very little sleep. It's just not going to go according to plan, no matter what I do. Because it's like fighting through mud. It's like moving through quicksand. It's like trying to figure out how to get a bunch of things done, but you would have gotten it done faster if you had slept, if you had paused. So this is bringing stability into your life where you are stepping into that big energy. Oh my gosh, it really says it on here. I was just adding some extra, but the extra's already on the card. Stable, rich, business owner, big energy, CEO energy. So yeah, you're just not gonna fight it anymore. Like, we put so much pressure on ourselves because of social media, because of the way that people do things, the way things are at our job, that we have to go and we have to do and we have to outperform. Confirmation. You don't care anymore about outperforming anyone. It's either yours or it's not. And you know that you are serious about the changes that you are making, not only because you're trying to make certain changes, but because you know yourself. But your authenticity is being acknowledged at this time. Ugh, we got clout hungry. Something that is going to be spotlighted as you are being encouraged, as you are entering your winning streak timeline, is people that were trying to hide the fact that they were clout hungry the whole time. Leo Skeppy said this best. Oh my gosh, he cracks me up. Cracks me up. And he was like, people put so much pressure on like sales, and especially like influencers like selling merch. They'll try to sell things and make it seem like, oh, it's sold out. And I literally dealt with this not even the other day. I know a lot of people don't like that Michaela Guerrera girl, whatever, but I really am into trying different lip glosses because my favorite lip gloss was discontinued. So I'm trying to find my new thing. And of course, I'm on TikTok for like 5 seconds and I see this lip gloss and I'm like, I'll try it. I mean, I don't have anything against her. I'm just going to mind my own business. I'm not going to call a girl a liar and all these things. I'm just going to mind my business. So I go to like buy the lip gloss and it says sold out. And I'm thinking, wasn't this just launched? And now that does happen. But I went to refresh it. Inside joke. Shout out to Dodash. I went to refresh the lip gloss page and it said it was there. So if you refresh it, it says that it is in stock, but when you go on there, it's trying to make you feel like it's not going to be there. And this is a tactic of supply and demand that people be using. And so he was like calling that out in his video, and I was just beside myself, like on the floor, because people really do that. And he said, if you're really selling merchandise or anything, you know, of great quality, it's going to take at least a month to restock, and makeup even longer. And I was like, yes, thank you for like talking about that, because people really have us out here trying to over consume and buy all these things like, you gotta get it now, it's just limited edition, it's once it's gone, it's gone, it's not coming back. I cannot stand that clickety clack, click baby type of marketing. I know people gotta do what they gotta do, but I just think it's not necessary. You either got the goods or you don't. And so I like his take on selling things, because he's like, you either want it or you don't. And that's how I am. I'm not going to try to sell you something that you don't need. And that's why I don't work with sponsorships often. I'm just very particular because I feel like I have to be responsible with my influence. I have to be responsible with how I interact with my collective. I don't need to be adding to the problem. You feel me? So, yeah, I mean, doesn't mean that I don't like to shop or anything like that. I just don't want to be a bad influence and making you guys feel like you gotta shop too. Like, even with like the blind boxes, it's like, play responsibly. When we were like opening blind boxes, play responsibly. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I should have bought groceries, but instead I bought a freaking Labubu. You know what I mean? Don't do that. But this is what's being exposed right now. People that are actually clout hungry. So I've been doing a lot of de-influencing from people that I thought that I liked, but then this is the thing about being intuitive. Then you start seeing through people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I'll be watching somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're so cool, da 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 da. And then I like get attached very quickly. But then I go through this awakening and it happens just as fast. And then I go through about a week of like, should I get rid of them? Should I delete them? Should I block them? Like, what should I do? And I've just been cleaning house with who I am influenced by. So what I do right now is, if I feel like there's anything inauthentic, or I feel like there's an ulterior motive for why they're doing what they're doing, or why they're even on the internet, for today or whatever they posted, that is always going to be in the back of my mind. Like, yeah, they're giving me a message, but they're also trying to sell something. It's not like they're not going to bring it up or they're not going to sell it. And so I see many different tactics. Like, sometimes people will try to, like, offer things for free, and then it's sell. I don't know. I just feel like if certain things speak for themselves, let them go that way, because then people are going to feel like it's another advertisement. Now, on social media, a lot of us get paid through ad revenue, so, like, you need that, but it still helps when you watch the ads or you at least skip through them. That's a great way to support a creator that you like, especially on YouTube. But there are people that, like, add on to that, like they make a whole nother ad, a whole nother sponsorship, and an ad for whatever they're selling. And I support people getting theirs, but you guys know what I mean. The people that are trying to hide the fact that they are clout hungry, or the fact that they care about all of these things that we don't really need to care about, to each their own, they're being exposed. And you're going to see them for who they are. Oh, this freaking chair drives me nuts. Anyways, but yeah, I think LiLSPuN2.0 is doing something like that, where he, you know, he's living in Miami, and he's like, I'm going to take a break from wearing all the jewelry and wearing designer things, and just, like, being me. And just being me outside. And not having to have, like, all the things on to do that. And I dig that. Like, you guys are all the things without the things on. You guys are all that in a bag of chips. You wear the bee's knees. And people are trying to emulate you daily. But you switch up so often, because not only do you have several personalities, but you're always evolving. So I don't know. Your enemies are going through it. Can we just pause? Can we just take a moment of silence for all your enemies that are going through it? Someone's got a whole STD. Someone's getting a divorce. Somebody is hooked on something. I mean, God bless them. But they started this mess. They started all this drama. Roll fight. Because they want to have a public confrontation with you. And they have been so arrogant. Like, this is like a boxing match or a UFC fight where they're doing their little press conference. And one's getting real mouthy. And you're like trying to figure out which one's going to win. If you even want to watch this fight. And they're just talking all this smack. Of course it's going to be me. Of course I'm going to win. Da-da-da-da. You need to watch out for the quiet ones. You need to watch out for the ones that don't look like they even fight. Some of you guys could be moving or are considering a big move. But I also feel like that has to do with what I channeled for the end of the week. By the end of the week, you could have decided to walk away from something. This could be a home. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. But it is something big where you're like, you know what? I don't know why I was chasing that. I don't know why I was so attached, but I don't need it anymore. I'm not going to be reliant on it anymore because I don't really see that in my future. There is something that is big. Sorry, I'm trying to point at you guys know what I'm saying. You are not going to take something with you into this bright future. You're like, it played its part. And though I'm going to miss it, I'm not going to miss all this effery. I'm not going to miss all this drama. Because it's like certain people feel like, you should hustle. You should have that. You should want that. Oh my gosh, I would kill for that. I would love to have that. No, stop. Hustle culture is canceled. You are going to make it rain without having to do all of that. You need to remember that that's why half these people are mad at you in the first place. It's because they don't know how you do it. Like, you're getting it. And you're going to be getting it without having to lift many fingers. That beat. That beat energy. Fake smiles being exposed. Wanting to fight you being exposed. Soulless Decepticons being exposed. You're just so unbothered. So unfazed. Like, oh my god. Look at this. We got all the... and an airplane. We got unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested. If you've made it this far into the video, I want you to affirm below. Right now I want to zoom in, but the chair is going to squeak if I do that, so I'm just going to I'm gonna be comical from over here. Affirm it below. I am unbothered. I am unfazed. I am uninterested. I am unbothered. I am unfazed. I am uninterested. You are more than the triple threat, because not only do you got so much going on over here, because this is your time to shine, they're like, are they really unfazed by what I'm doing? I'm jumping up and down. They really don't care? They really don't want to know? No, you don't. We now have ignoring. You are ignoring them. I would too. They really want to get a rise out of you. They really want to provoke you. And look at this confirmation. You're too busy winning. Affirm that below. If you made it this far into the video, I'm too busy winning. Their life is so boring. Like, wouldn't it suck to be them? Same crap, different day. Like, you can't. You're like, I can't do that. I'm hearing that song every day. I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. This is you. Triple threat. All smiles. Just being your quirky self. And they're just like, these are some terrible people. I just saw someone like wanting to do something to somebody's tea or somebody's water bottle. Like, they're gross. They're gross. They cannot block you. I'm not going to say that word. I don't want to make the YouTube overlords mad. They do not want you to rise. Oh, well. This is like trying to disinherit the queen or trying to usurp. These usurpers out here. It is the time where you step into your power. But you're not eager. You're not desperate. This is just you stepping into your spotlight. Man, you got a lot of groupies, a lot of stalkers. Too busy winning. You're too busy winning. You're too busy stopping all the hustle and bustle in your life. So again, 1 hour from now, you are going to be rebuilding your own world, your own new world, where your opinion matters, not all the opinions of everybody else following what everybody else is doing. You are moving at a different pace, where you are purifying your life. You're crying it out, what makes you uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I wish I could control that, but I'm working on it. And if I gotta cry, I'm gonna cry. If I gotta stomp, I'm gonna stomp. But I'm gonna do that over here. And you're clocking the fear. You're clocking the control, the insecurity, the worry, the concern, and the bad habit of however you used to do that. All of these people are holding a grudge. It reminds me of that meme. Imagine me over here just like, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. And they're just like, you know, over here hating on you. Losers. Let's plot some tarot. And see what else is going on. Friggin', let me know in the comments if you never can get sick of that song. Every day I'm hustling, hustling, hustling. It reminds me of Cat Williams. Where he talks about like trying to get into heaven and they're playing that song and he's got like these big angel wings and it's just, look it up on social media. It's a hoot. Really? You know what this reminds me of? What's that show? The Carnival Row. This reminds me of Carnival Row. So how I'm going to read this is there are a lot of people trying to judge you for your unpopular opinion. And there are a lot of devilish distractions trying to come in to knock you off your path, but you're really slowing down so you can clock that. Because before, when you're rushing about, you maybe normally wouldn't clock it, but it was only adding to the frustration. You have something really big unfolding, and Devil Energy wants to let all of this effery and all of this drama get in the way of that. Wants to knock you down a peg or 5. And most of all, like, you have this heart of gold, and where maybe you wanted to judge certain people or certain things or thought they were too much or whatever judgment you had, you are seeing like, no, I do like this, and I'm not going to let people make me feel bad for liking this. You know what I mean? Like, I like what I like, and I'm not going to let people make me feel bad for liking what I like. I'm going to stand on it. Now, I might not share it with them, but I'm not going to stop. That's you guys. You're like, no, you might not like the same things that I do, but I'm not judging you for what you like and what you do and what your hobbies are. So just mind your business. Just mind your business. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Holy Spirit, is there anything else the collective needs to know? I love this deck. It's so smooth. Oh, I'm also getting that somebody has been caught red-handed trying to be greedy. They're trying to get a reaction out of you, you guys. Someone's trying to make you feel bad, like, I'm hearing na-na-na-na boo-boo. Na-na-na-na boo-boo. Like, I told you I was going to give this to you and I didn't. Haha. This is small in the scheme of what you got going on. You're doing this. I don't know if you know that you're doing this, but sometimes you guys be doing these things and it's testing people's character so you can get closure on the fact that you don't need them. You don't need anything that's tied to these people. You are going to get the last laugh. But yeah, somebody thought like, oh, let me give you this carrot. Oh, psych. Just kidding. You can't sit with us. And you're like, you just set it on fire and laugh. So they definitely want to be victimized by you, but they're trying to push it to see how far they can go, and all it's doing is making it a category 5 karma. It is not helping them at all. They have been caught red-handed. 5 of Wands. They're being called out for everything. For their secrets, for their lies, for being greedy, for trying to block you of opportunities. These people don't know how to stop crossing certain lines or boundaries. So you are this person's final warning. And they have been warned several times. Several times. That's why they're not having they're not having a great time right now. Oh my gosh, we got the 5 of Swords with the 5 of Wands. This is you. Generous, you're kind, you give somebody the shirt off of your back. You are charitable. And they try to bully you. They try to sabotage you. They try to compete with you. And you just look at them like they're crazy. Ace of Swords. You are about to go through a very big breakthrough on being unfazed, ignoring people, being uninterested, standing on what your opinion is. I know I'm awesome. I know my life's going to be great. I know I don't need them. I know I don't need this. And it's just it's a really big deal. You are going to be speaking your truth, but where you're normally used to people not listening, people are going to be listening. And these chaos agents are being dealt with. It's like they cause chaos, they numb. They cause chaos, they numb. They cause chaos, they black out. They forget. They don't care. They're just crazy. We have justice. We have the King of Wands. All of this justice is going to allow you to get your confidence back. And what I mean by that is you only felt confident before if you were going a mile a minute, if you were getting all of these things done, trying to feel like you were achieving something. But God is going to be showing you that you can achieve things without having to do all of that. And that's where you're going to start feeling more confident. That is what you're going to be working on, because throughout this week it's going to make you uncomfortable, and you're going to start an hour from the time that you watch this message. I'd like to do that, but I'm not going to force it. I'm only going to do that if I feel like I should. Like if you have, you know, desired action. How do you say it? Inspired action. Sorry. You're only going to take inspired action. No more forced action. So when you have the energy, or when you have the desire, and you're no longer going to make yourself feel bad. It's just bad. All of these chaos agents. There's nowhere to hide their swords. There's nowhere to hide it's like they're going to get caught in the middle of, like, trying to find your password. Trying to be a hypocrite. In the middle of lying to you. Like, they're getting caught red-handed. And some people might be turning on them. So you're claiming your energy. You're no longer just feeling stuck, tied. You will feel creative again. Like, you can trust your intuition. You can trust the fact that you are mentally stable. That you got this. Your guys' advice is to stop masking what it is that you really want out of life, and to start reaching for that, and to take your time. Now, I haven't done an alternate ending in a minute, but if you are familiar, then I'll see you there. If you made it to the end of this message, I want you to drop a butterfly or a dragonfly below. Drop your favorite affirmation. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. There will be a secret message. Claim this message as yours, and hype up this video if you feel called to. I love you guys. Bye. If you made it to the secret ending, we're going to get a secret message, and we're going to do an unboxing. Okay, let's see. What does this collective need to know? What do we need to know right now? Ooh. We have awakening. Well, awakening and activation. Awakening and activation. Trust that this activation is happening. So if you made it this far, you're maybe